Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is Harry Hamlin continuing his delusional wackadoodle defending Lisa Rinna tour. I mean, she's been fired. Let her just go sit down and be quiet. But since he keeps talking, so are we. But before we dive in, I wanted to remind you guys that we also do self love and self care content on this channel. Check out those videos. Also, be sure to check out our description box down below. We have courses, podcasts, books, movies, a newsletter, and a free self love guide. So be sure to check that all out as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in. So, with that, let's dive in. So this is according to page 6. It says Harry Hamlin spills the real reason why Lisa Rinna left Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, side note, we all know that Harry is now doing media and press tours and red carpets for his show that he's in. I think it's called like the Wayfair Witches. He's also in this new movie called 80 for Brady. I get that you have to do media and press for your projects. However, it's giving Mauricio Marine Umansky vibes when he was supposed to be doing press for Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix. The only thing they ever talked about in their interviews was the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So it's really funny that these men who claim to have their own, lives and their own careers, but the only way that they can promote their projects is by talking about their wives, the drama on the show, and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So take that. But let's keep going. Park City, Utah. Harry Hamlin claims Lisa Rinna left the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because viewers sided with Sutton Strack and the co-stars feud over Elton John gala tickets. A page 6 spy overheard Hamlin telling a group of people during the Sundance Film Festival on Saturday that the Rinna Beauty founder might still be on the show had that fight not happened. Listen, I don't know if Harry is delusional on purpose or if he is actually just straight up lying. But I don't think the reason why Lisa Rinna got fired has anything to do with Elton John or anything to do with Sutton Strack and everything to do with her own evilness. How she systematically, for years and for seasons, took out people when they have been at their most vulnerable, attacking LVP when she's grieving about the loss of her brother, attacking Yolanda Hadid about Munchausen disease when she's struggling with her health, attacking Kim Richards about her sobriety when obviously she's working on her sobriety, attacking Kathy Hilton's character, calling her a racist and a homophobe and all this other stuff. So it really has nothing to do with Sutton Strack. Like, that is the most delusional thing I've ever heard. Maybe because he's at Sundance, when he's around actors and producers and directors and all of that, he's trying to save face. He probably doesn't want to actually talk about the evil and the lies and the manipulation that Lisa Rinna actually did. And this is his way of calming the situation. Now, he goes on to say, Lisa had all of the receipts from that night, but they never showed the receipts on the reunion. The eyewitness heard the Mad Men alum say while attending the Creative Coalition and Entertainment Weekly Spotlight Initiative Awards Gala dinner. The Mad Men alum, 71, further claimed that the IMDb actually provided him and Rinna, 59, with tickets to the Elton John's AIDS Foundation Academy Awards viewing party in 2019 and not Strack, despite the boutique's owner's claim. She might still be on the show had Sutton not said that, he continued, according to our spy. She might still be on the show, but the audience believes Sutton. Reps Rinna, Bravo, and IMDb didn't immediately return page 6 requests for comment. Strapp's reps had no comment. Now, this is the thing. This is the other side of it. I think that Harry Hamlin is saying this because he wants to save face. He doesn't want to feel embarrassed in front of his actor and director and producer and writer, friends and community, because I think that he would feel very embarrassed, and he shouldn't, because there's no reason. Like, listen, everybody is on their own financial journey. Not everybody can afford these gala tickets and all of this stuff. Like, honestly, sometimes the ticket prices are ridiculous. It's like, oh, this table's 20 grand, this table's 15 grand, this ticket's 2K. Like, it's insane. So I think a part of it is that Harry is trying to save face in front of his actor community, right? It's an Elton John Oscar party gala ticket, right? Like, he probably doesn't want people to think that him and Lisa can't afford these Oscar tickets, these after party tickets. He probably is embarrassed by that, but he shouldn't be. This is the thing. Whether Sutton paid for the tickets or not, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know what I mean? It's really nothing to be embarrassed about. If you can afford a 20K table or whatever it is, awesome. If you can't, also awesome. It's fine. Finances should not be something that people should be ashamed over. But I get it. I think he's around, those people, and he doesn't want to feel shamed. And I think that's why he's lying and continuing on this sort of like defending Lisa Rinna tour and talking about the Sutton Strack and Elton John tickets, because he doesn't want to be shamed in front of this community of people that he respects and work with. But this is the thing, Harry, you shouldn't feel that way. And if you want to blame someone, honestly, blame your wife, because this never would have come out that you and Lisa couldn't afford the tickets and Sutton paid for them for you, and she actually had the receipts. The reason why this came out was because your wife, Lisa, lied on you in the first place. She lied on you and said that you were upset that Garcelle did not thank you enough or thank you properly for that spaghetti sauce that I personally would have thrown away. I hope Garcelle didn't eat it, because she wanted to hurt Garcelle and she wanted a moment. She admitted that. This isn't me saying this. This isn't a conspiracy theory. Your wife said this on camera. She lied on you to hurt Garcelle and to have a storyline. She admitted it. That is why Sutton came out and said, well, if you have such an issue with people not thanking you for stuff, I paid for your Elton John Oscar tickets, which is a lot of money, and you didn't thank me. And here are the receipts. Here's my Amex statement, and here is the email confirmation that I paid for it. Bloop. So if you want to blame someone for feeling embarrassed and ashamed to your friends now that you're on these TV shows and you're in that movie and you're doing your press and stuff, you're at the Sundance Film Festival and that's all the creators and stuff, blame your wife. Blame your wife. The reason why you're now having to go around and do this damage control is because your wife lied on you in the first place. And you even said it was a lie. Let's keep going. Despite the idea of an alternate reality where Rinna would still be on the show, Hamlin shared that his wife was content with her decision to leave earlier this month after 8th season. You mean content that she got fired? Doubtful. All things come to an end. She took it as far as she could take it, he said, per our onlooker. Now I'm working like crazy so she doesn't have to work. The Clash of the Titans actor attended the dinner, which honored Adam Lambert, Phoebe Devener, Randall Park, and more, with his daughter Delilah Belle Hamlin, who we're told left about halfway through the intimate meal. So Delilah Belle left. Again, there is accusations that Harry and Lisa have threatened to cut off financially Delilah Belle and Amelia Gray if they don't attend red carpets, certain media events to give this pretense of happy families. We know that Delilah Belle has struggled with her own sobriety issues. She was addicted to Xanax and other prescription pills and unfortunately accidentally overdosed and sought help for it, but still struggles. And we know that Amelia Gray has struggled with an ED. But let's keep going. The ticket drama began with Strack 51 claiming during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live in September of 2021 that Rinna and Hamlin had attended the famed Oscars party as her guest, but she never got a thank you from them. The Days of Our Lives alum, however, has maintained that she and Hamlin received the tickets elsewhere, but sat with Strack after she asked them to join her. Last October, Andy Cohen confirmed that the manila envelope Rinna brought with her to season 12 reunion to back up her side of the story did contain receipts relating to the Elton John's AIDS Foundation ticket snafu, but he did not specifically share what they said. We just wound up cutting it out, the Real Housewives franchise executive producer 54 explained, adding that there were a lot of decisions made in that edit to cut down many conversations. This is the thing. To me, it sounds like the receipts were a big nothing burger. Like, I think that if the receipts proved that Sutton was lying, they would have showed it, at least in a teaser, at least in something. And also, how come Lisa Rinna has never shown the receipts herself? She loves being on Instagram, showing off this, that, and the third. if Lisa Rinna had any receipts against Sutton, if Lisa Rinna had any receipts against Kathy Hilton, if Lisa Rinna had any receipts against anybody, she would have posted them. You don't need to show them on the show. We have a thing called the internet. So the fact that she hasn't, to me, proves that she's lying. And Sutton Stracke was telling the truth the entire time, as we all knew. And Harry, this is my advice to you, boo-boo. Just let it go. We keep talking about Lisa Rinna in a negative way because you keep trying to defend the indefensible, okay? So you stop talking, we'll stop talking. But since you keep talking, we're going to keep talking. And I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below in the chat box. Are you like me and you think that Harry Hamlin is trying to save face? You know, he's going to these Sundance parties, film festivals, red carpets because he's on these shows and movies and he's trying to save face. He doesn't want to appear like him and Lisa are broke and could not pay for the ticket themselves. That's why I think he's doing this damage control tour. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. And yeah, and are you excited for the newbie who is said to be replacing Lisa Rinna? It is rumored that Ida Field, who is married to Robbie Williams, will be replacing Lisa Rinna. And ironically, she also was a soap star on Days of Our Lives. So I'm looking forward to it. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below in the chat box. And before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below. We have a newsletter and self-love courses and a podcast and more. So with that, you guys, I love ya, and I will see you next time.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go!